Good morning. How's it going? So I'm out here hiking in the desert, I don't know, a month or so ago. And I'm under these power lines. And I've got these aluminum trekking poles. And as I walk, I don't always hold on to the rubber handles. Sometimes I'll grab them down here, sometimes I'll hold on the tops. It all depends on the terrain or whatever. But I happen to have my hand on the metal part of this pole while this one was on the ground, and I'm feeling this vibration. And I'm like, what? I was an electrician for 30-something years, and I know what it's like to get electrocuted, and I was getting shocked. So today I thought, well, I'll bring my voltmeter out here. So I'm camped in the same area, and I did this experiment probably 4 years ago on these same power lines about, 5 or 6 miles downstream from here. These, I believe, are coming from Hoover Dam. So anyway, today I brought out my voltmeter. Ooh, I can feel it now. It's kind of weird. I don't like the feeling of getting shocked. And it's nothing that's going to kill you. But I'll put the probe here on the little carbide tip. And I'll touch that on the ground. And I'll take the black probe. Whew, and I'll touch it onto the pole here if it'll stay. I may have to go with the end here. My leads won't grab onto this round pole. Okay, and I'll poke this one up in the air. Whoop! Hang on, I'll get it right here in a second. These are tapered, so it's really hard for these leads to grab onto. There, I think that'll hold. And maybe if I hold the meter. All right, yeah, I'm reading around 380 volts, 370 to 380. And I'll bring the voltmeter over and show you. Hopefully this will pick it up. So right now we're reading 57 volts, and when I touch it on the ground, boom, it goes up to 400 almost, 394, 402. And the closer I get this other pole higher up in the air, I believe the stronger that's going to end up being. 426, yeah, and I only moved it up another foot. I actually need about 3 or 4 hands to do this. But you can see there, 420 volts. And I'm just standing here. So, the reason that I'm not getting electrocuted is because the current is really, really low. And now if I went up there and touched that and I was grounded, I'd be exploded, yes. But standing here probably 40 or 50 feet away from that, not an issue. I mean, yes, I am getting a little electromagnetic force going through me right now. And if I stayed here for any length of time, it wouldn't be good for me. But just out here hiking, I can feel it a little bit on my trekking poles. It's not a huge issue. And as I hike, I'm standing right in between 2 towers. So right now the wires are the lowest. If I try this experiment, and I did a couple years ago, I tried this next to the tower where the wires are real high, and I didn't feel anything. So it's only here where I have the shortest distance between me and that. I've heard tale of people taking fluorescent light bulbs and holding it up near these things, and the light bulb will light, and I can believe that that would happen. So anyway, when you're hiking out in the desert and you've got aluminum trekking poles and you feel electricity when you touch the ground, don't freak out, but don't spend a whole lot of time there either. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.